Hey guys, it's Elias. Welcome back to the channel. As you can see behind me, I got a little crew with me. And today we're doing a special video. As you saw by the title, we're doing a full Remus exhaust video. You guys have been wanting it. Here it is. This guy has a Remus exhaust with a Bluetooth adapter to it. Let's go check it out. Here's the car.
I want you to show me how to get to know someone like you, someone like you. I want you to know me, 'cause I know then you'll see we can be true, we can be true. I want you to see what I see in us, something so real, something so real. I want you to see that this is a love that we both feel, that we both feel.
Here we go, guys. We are testing out this Remus exhaust. You've heard it already, but how does it sound like inside the car? Well, let's start out with the stock mode, and that's the thing about this exhaust. It's got 4 different modes. Now, to be honest with you, I can't really tell the difference between the middle modes, but you can definitely tell a big difference between the stock mode and the race mode. So I'm leaving the windows up for now, just so you can listen to it with the windows down. It's currently in stock mode, so that's what I'm calling it now, the stock mode, because it sounds basically like a stock exhaust. You don't hear it almost at all. It's very subdued. It's actually really cool that this aftermarket exhaust has that mode. I can see myself on the highway whenever I go on the highway, or like I've said before, when I go on grocery runs or things like that. Put it in stock mode, don't have to listen to it, there's no drone. It's actually really cool about this exhaust. It's in full race mode, as I'm calling it. And I don't know what they call it, the different modes, but I'm making up the modes as we go. So the stock mode sounds awesome. You barely hear it with the windows down even. This is the full race mode, or the 4th loudest mode. And again, when you're cruising along, you don't really hear it at all. It sounds a little deeper, but now we're gonna hear it a little bit more. That sounds really good. actually really well done. It's not very drony. It's not, you know, it's raspy, just the right amount. I like it. Alright, so now we're putting it, this is a stock mode now, and windows up. I want to listen to it, see if there's any nasty drones or any weird noises coming out of it. I've commented on my particular exhaust, my exhaust mod, where I deleted the mufflers, and it's pretty drony when you don't want it to be. This thing in stock mode sounds actually really nice. You don't hear it almost at all. There's no drone. It's great. Now let's put it in full race mode. Oh, it sounds really good. Not too loud. It adds a little bit of vibration inside the cabin, but not much. Not as much as my muffler delete does, that's for sure. It just sounds really good. Honestly, I could actually live with this as my all-time, muffler mode. Not that loud. You barely even hear it. In case you guys are wondering, I have the owner with me.
I usually keep it in this mode.
This is the best mode to keep it in, I think.
Yeah, it is.
It's great. You don't hear it almost at all inside.
Nope.
It sounds like a really refined exhaust. And that's what this is. This is a well-made, well-designed, well-muffled exhaust. I mean, there's no bad sounds. There's no, nothing to complain about here. It sounds really good in any mode. And take a listen here. I mean, really, really good. And then when you go slower, you quiet it down. And again, this is on race mode. You don't hear it. There's no drone. I keep saying there's no drone. I'm amazed. I expected a whole ton of drone from this thing. And honestly, I really don't hear it. There's none to be found with this exhaust, even in race mode. I like it. I like it a lot. It's really impressive, I think. We'll do one last little rip here. And it just sounds so good. Alright, so for some final thoughts. I heard it from the outside, I heard it from the inside, I heard it as a passenger, from the back, from the passenger seat, and I gotta say, I'm actually really impressed with the exhaust. I didn't expect it to be this good. There's no bad drones, like I keep saying. It's really refined. You don't hear any of the nasty sounds you don't want from an exhaust. And it does sound raspier. It sounds better, and you do hear the engine more, which is what you want from a performance exhaust. The biggest complaint of Type R owners, me included, is that when you're trying to get on it fast, trying to drive fast, you don't really hear what the engine is doing. You don't hear what's going on. You bounce off the rev limiter more often than not because you don't know what's going on. With this exhaust, you definitely hear what's going on, especially in the race mode that it has. And honestly, after hearing it, after being around it a lot, I would put it in race mode pretty much every time. The only time I would put it in comfort mode, in the most quiet mode, is probably, you know, when I'm coming home late at night. I don't want to bother the neighbors, or, you know, I'm passing in front of a cop or something, as we did today a bunch of times. And put it in quiet mode. The car basically sounds like a quiet Civic as you want it to be. So it goes really well with the different modes, the different drive modes that the Type R already brings. You want to go ahead and get your groceries. You don't want to hear the exhaust, and you don't want to bother the neighbors. Put it in comfort mode, and put your muffler in regular stock mode. And then you want to get on it on the back roads, listen to the engine sing a little bit. Put that puppy in race mode, and you get all the beautiful sounds without any of the nasty resonance. Now, here comes the bad part, and some people may not like this. It's up to you, but the cost of this is around $3,000 not installed. Is it worth it to you? Well, it could be. Are you the kind of guy that drives your Type R as a daily? If you are, then this might be the best exhaust for you. You know, you can put it in stock mode. You can daily drive it. You don't have to worry about anybody being bothered by the noises. You know, your passengers won't be bugged if your exhaust is too loud. And then once you want to get on it, you go on the track, you go on the back roads. You can definitely have a lot of fun by opening it up to race mode. That's great. So it gives you that opportunity and the possibilities to tune your exhaust on the go, and for that, that's huge. All right, guys, I think that pretty much covers it. Let me know what you think in the video, if you'd get the exhaust or not. Would I get the exhaust? Probably not. I'm pretty happy with my resonator delete, but that's basically because I don't have to daily drive the car. It's because I have other cars to drive, and when I want to be comfortable, I go in the BMW, for example. If I only had the Type R as a daily driver, might be a different story. All right, thanks for watching, guys. I'll catch you next time. Peace out.